Hello my fellow human beings, long time no see, and I'm very sorry for that, but I'm gonna talk about it later. But first of all, what's the situation? I'm sitting in a tree, that's why it's a little shaky, and I'm carving something besides talking to you guys. And let's start. First of all, again, I'm sorry that I've not been... I thought there was an animal. I'm sorry that I've not been online or posting. I just had a very stressful time, and as well I also had doubts about uploading here. I felt very shameful. I felt like embarrassed that I at one point assumed that people are interested to hear what I have to say, and I felt so embarrassed and felt like, oh, you're so self-centered, how could you? And I thought like everything I say is already out there, so why would I, add another channel to the giant universe of content creators? I feel like there are already so many content creators out there that there's no need for me to like add to that pile. And a lot of like politely bullshit is posted online, and I don't know. I was just scared that my content like falls into that section that people assume like I'm posting bullshit. And I know that you're not supposed to think about what other people think, but I was also scared that people in my current life find this channel. Like nobody I know has found this channel yet, because I used another email address, another everything. They are basically not able to find this channel, and I hope that stays that way, because I kind of don't want people in my current life to see this. With you guys, you're actually really important to me. I honestly missed posting, but with you it's like I can talk freely, and I'm not like put in a situation where I can be bullied in real life. I think online bullying and trolling is also not good, but I'm lucky that I have a lot of very, very nice and kind people in my should I call you community? I don't know. We're just a bunch of human beings watching each other or talking to each other. I'm not watching you, I can see you, don't worry. I'm not a hacker or something. But yeah, that was basically the situation, and I was very scared what kind of people are watching my video. I know a lot of kind souls. I'm fully aware of that because of your nice comments and your very, very, very nice our concerns nice? I don't know. You were just concerned if I was doing well. And that honestly really lifted me up from my little self-doubt hole. And that's why I'm back again. I feel like it's my life, and I'm out of school soon. Like it's exam season. I already passed one. 6 more to come. Yay! And then I'm like moving abroad for a year, and nobody in my current life that did not choose to be in my life, that did not want it to be in my life in the first place, and it's just in a class with me or something, they are not important anymore, and I can live my life without thinking about what they'll think, because I'm finally not bound to them by school or something, like connected to them. So that's a relief, and I hope nobody I know finds my channel till I graduated. Not even my parents. They know that I post videos, and they kind of make fun of it, but they don't know my name and my channel, and I'm glad for that. So, and another concern I had was that people who share different beliefs, who don't share my beliefs in, I don't know, equal rights between all human beings, and human rights, and love for nature, and respect for nature. And I was just scared, or the thought of like a mega extreme Trump supporter watching my videos. But then I thought, yeah, maybe this like supporting Trump and being for human rights, it's not adding up. it's not matching. Something's wrong when you say you're for human rights but you like are a big Trump supporter. But I think that's a good thing in a democracy. You have free speech and you can say what you want, and I still don't. I think it's very uncool and problematic to support Trump. But on the other hand, I think it's good that we have a common ground. Like if somebody's watching, I suppose the majority of my followers are for human rights, because I talk a lot about, first of all, self-acceptance, and I feel like if you accept yourself, or if you try to accept yourself, you kind of have to accept others as well, or just accept that you're human and everybody else is human, and be aware of that, and therefore like support human rights. But on the other hand, I think it's beautiful to find, you know, a common ground, and everybody who's not supporting human rights, you're welcome to stay and listen to what I have to say. Maybe you can take something from it, maybe not. And the human rights supporters, sending love. And I don't know. That's the thing. I have a big issue with like politics. I met people that I thought were very nice and very self-aware, but then on the other hand they voted parties who were like for oppressing women and stuff, and that really disturbed me to a certain point. But then I thought like it's the worst thing we could do now in such uncertain times is to divide society. So I think it's good to have a common ground and to welcome everybody. You just have to know this is supposed to be a safe space, and we support human rights and equality between all human beings. And I'm not open for discussions, to be honest, online. In real life, yes, all the time, but I think it's just very difficult to discuss this stuff online. So I just wanted to make my position clear and let you know I'm for human rights, for equality and feminism. And yeah, just I think this would be too much of a deep dive if I would like lay down my complete political position, and that's not really what matters here. It matters that you're a human being and that you try to be kind to every other human being. Oh, I hope I don't fall. So that's like the essence of my channel, or what it will be about. So, and I was also scared by not when I was not posting that I don't know, my face would be put into deep fakes, or people are watching these videos who do stuff with images of me that I'm not okay with. And yeah, this were basically my fears, and that I would, you know, destroy my chances of getting job offers by posting. But it just, I missed it, honestly. I have fun talking to you guys, and maybe I should like not worry about what people think about me. People I don't even I respect every human being, but people I wouldn't seek advice from, you know. I need to learn that myself, to, you know, only take advice from those or only take critique from those I would take advice from. Oh, I hope that it's not problematic that you could see my carving knife in the video. I hope this video does not get monetized. This knife is not for hurting animals or people, it's just for, you know, carving wood. And what kind of content do you guys want to see? I asked for a Q&A, like for questions for Q&A. I think I'm gonna do that soon. I'm trying to do something on sustainability, maybe something about nature hacks, something about always the philosophical stuff, what comes to mind. I won't post it often because it's exam season, maybe once a week. And I try to learn to cut videos, but you have to buy like programs to do so. And I'm broke. I don't work because obviously I'm in school, and I just like to take my leisure time to ground myself and, you know, go out into nature and be creative, as school is very draining for me. And my parents, I'm very grateful and thankful for that, you know, make that possible, that I don't have to work besides school. So grateful for that. I'm gonna work like next year when I'm abroad, that's no question, but right now I'm grateful for that. So I don't make any money, that's what I wanted to say, and therefore maybe it's difficult to, you know, find a program that's free, or maybe I'm gonna invest in one. but basically what you're gonna see the next videos is a little bit more of like real life stuff, what I do in my leisure time, if you're interested in that, because I feel like a lot of hobbies concerning carving, for example, or knitting or crochet, or I don't know, just working with stuff nature gave us and make it into something beautiful. Maybe some people are interested in that, and I try to, you know, evolve my skills in that too, so that could be like a great combination. And other things like always philosophical stuff, and then other thing is, yeah, sustainable skills. I always like told you that I'm gonna do that, but it never came to it because I was just so doubting my work here. And I feel like it's now I'm 18 years old. It's my turn to emancipate myself from the thought of what will my parents think, what will people around me think. I have fun doing it, and I'm aware that there could be consequences to what I do now in the future. But I feel like the things I say on here are not problematic in a way that my future employment chances could be hurt by it. So that's why I will continue posting. And yeah, that's all I wanted to let you guys know. I'm grateful that you stayed here. I was so, yeah, it kind of made me happy, sad, touched that a lot of you guys were like reaching out and saying, how are you, how are you? I hope you're doing good, I hope you're not sick, where are you, we want new videos. So I'm very, very happy to hear that somebody out there wants to hear what I have to say. Yeah, it just made me super happy, and I wanted to thank you guys, because like in real life I don't have really, I don't want to sound pick me, okay? I don't want to sound pick me. I get along with classmates and stuff, but I don't like have really friends I can talk about this kind of stuff. So I find it to be a beautiful outlet. And another thing I wanted to say, I gave out my email address and my Insta, but they're not my personal Insta, but like for this account, to allow people to talk to me like one-to-one. And it was a mistake, not because I don't appreciate you. I appreciate every one of you, but I got so many emails and so many texts that it was so overwhelming. It just brought me to a state of where I hated going on YouTube. And not YouTube, I like YouTube, I like the comment section, you're all so nice. But going into that email address and Insta, because not because I hated your messages, because it was so much, like dozens of people writing me and everybody seeking deep conversations. And I thought I could be there for everyone, but I can't. That's just not possible. And it drained me, and I think, yeah, maybe I can give you some skills by, you know, teaching you, not teaching you, but showing you some aspects that help me in life. Maybe you could start a YouTube channel too. That would be an idea. But maybe I can give you like skills how to manage loneliness, and this can be a safe space for talking about philosophical stuff, like in the comments. Text me, how do you deal with like thinking about what others think, or do you understand my doubts, or what would you do different, or are there any advice you can give me for, you know, further videos? And yeah, that's just it. I'm glad and grateful for every one of you, and yeah, just want to let you know I'm back, and those are my doubts. They are still here, but I chose to post anyway because it just fulfills me and it makes me feel less lonely, and it gives me some sense of hope to know that a lot of people out there have similar beliefs and also struggle with life like a lot. I'm so imperfect in my video. I always come across so preachy, and I hate that because I don't make things like right the first time at all. I'm super messy and I have a lot of doubts, and my life is like imperfect as it can be, like concerning family situation, concerning confidence. But I really try, and I wanna continue to try with you guys. And yeah, I'm just grateful that you're here and that you feel like you can take something out of my videos. So see you soon. I already have some ideas for further videos, so Goodbye, my fellow human beings. I hope you're doing good, and I'm grateful that you're here and that you exist. Have a great day.